Capricorn, hi, welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Capricorn. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you're interested in a Capricorn, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. Everything will not resonate with every single Capricorn and Crosswatcher out there. Please check your other placements and other Capricorn readings on this channel. Take what resonates for you there. Leave the rest for someone else who may need those specific messages, okay? Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All of that being said, Capricorn, let's get right into this and see what's going on in your current connection. Husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, sneaky link, whomever it is that you're thinking about, somebody new. Let's get into this. For Capricorn, please. Ooh, okay. Deception, okay? So someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone's lying. Someone's not being truthful. And it could be that they're not being truthful about their finances and their job here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You got to get serious about what it is. These deceits run quite deep here. This deception, these lies. All right, let's see what else is going on in this situation, Capricorn. I'll take it then. Okay, between the lines, okay? So there's hidden meanings here. Someone's being vague, okay? You're speculating on what this is, okay? Date, intuition, text message here. Liquid courage. Breakup. Okay. So, okay. Somebody wants to break up here and they're forcing the other person to read between the lines, even though their intuition is kicking in and telling them what it is and what they need to do. Yeah, divine intervention here. There's some karmic situations going on here. Some karmic debts. New love and change. Okay, so somebody is dealing with somebody new here and is not telling the other person. Could be a third-party situation going on here. Or you have unknowingly got yourself involved in a third-party, secret crush. You unknowingly got yourself involved in a third party. For some of you, it may be you. You have ex-lover here. So someone's dealing with their ex still. Okay. So you have someone who is still dealing with an ex and or somebody new who is kind of cascading this relationship as there has been a breakup when there really hasn't, because there hasn't been any real communication about what it is. What else? Yeah, because I thought the grass is greener here. So somebody is definitely, whether it's you, Capricorn, or it's the person that you're dealing with, is definitely wearing the mask of, no, we're broken up, we're, you know, and it's allowing this secret crush, this ex-lover, this new, because they thought the grass is greener here. One more. Crossroads, and this one flipped with it too. So unfinished business. So a choice needs to be made here, Capricorn. What it is that you're going to do. Sometimes unfinished business is just that, and there's no need to have the back and forth. Just let it be cut, because the patterns and the cycles of this is what is kind of sustaining this at this point. All right, let's get the hidden truth. This could be you or them. I'll let you put it where it belongs. I had my deck sitting out on the windowsill just to get charged by some moon energy here, and it was raining and I didn't know because of sleeping, and it's warped some of my cards. I'm not thrilled. Anyway, let's get the hidden truth for Capricorn in this connection, please. I want to tell you how I feel. I regret lying to you. So there is regret here. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, because if they let you get too close, then guess what? That mask starts to deteriorate and it starts to fall away. God forbid if they let you see, or you let them see who you really are. Because that would be too easy. You and I were too young. I left you before you could leave me. I wonder if you're happy without me. So like I said, there is some sort of breakup or facade of a breakup here. I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, you got them in their headspace. I know I messed everything up and I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's seems to be a lot of feelings that are involved in this. But with that text message coming in, they're communicating all the wrong things here. Okay? Which is kind of causing more confusion than anything. All right. Let's get some tarot and see what else we got here. Yeah, the devil and the emperor here. Two more. All right, Capricorn, we will discuss when I get these all out for you. Okay. All right, you have the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Death, the Two of Cups, and the Hangman reverse. Aquarius is out here. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Taurus. There's strong Pisces energy on this. Pisces and Cancer, there's really strong, in Scorpio, so you could be dealing with the water sign, doesn't have to be. But there's a transition happening here. There is that change. You have 3 cards up here that are representing change. Okay, you have change in the Love Oracle. You have the change with the Six of Swords. Change and endings with Death. So it's just a lot of change, a lot of movement, a lot of leaving things behind that are no longer serving you here. Releasing the baggage, releasing the pain, moving on, okay? You want to see the possibilities of what this new coming in here is for you. They are going to give an apology if this is if the person is the one who is doing all the transgressions here. There is going to be an apology that is going to be coming in. Whether you believe it or not is going to be completely up to you here. You do not see the long term with this current person. So for those of you who it has not ended with yet, it is going to end. Okay? With us going into Mercury retrograde, you may very well prolong it longer than what you want to, because you're going to rehash so that you can quote unquote make sure that you're certain that this is the best thing. But at the end of the day, you do not see this as a long-term situation here. It's like doing all this work to make things come together, but there is no reward for it. There is no show of success or growth here. So it's going to lead to, those feelings are going to lead to this ending, okay? With the death, this purge of whatever it is that you need to let go of to allow new beginnings and new change to come in. That transformation, that transition into something new, something better than what you have now, okay? You're going to put it into a very tough cycle here for this unified love to come in, okay? This partnership, a very natural feeling of joy and happiness and connection here. But there are going to be delays here with this Hangman in reverse. It's feeling kind of like you're at a standstill. You're not okay, so I let it die out so I could get new things. I've purged what I needed to get rid of. Why am I still delaying here? Because you're resistant to it. Change is very hard. So it's like you're stalling because you still have that indecision. You haven't made a full decision because you're afraid to sacrifice the comfortable, what you know, okay? And you feel like you've lost control here. But you are moving away from this. This is not what you want. This has become heavy and hard for no other reason than to just be heavy and hard. All right. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here. Yeah, you're going to have patience and strength with yourself. It can be a very slow going process here, but trying to have that peace and inner balance within yourself is going to be what is going to help you rise above this here. And really not allowing any kind of arguments to kind of ensue here. Yeah, and then you have the Hangman in the upright position here. So again, at the beginning, when you first really start going through all these emotions and these feelings, you are going to pause it because it's like, why is this still going the way that it is? I have sacrificed. I have done what I've needed to do here. So you're going to pause. You're going to pause the forward movement. Okay? One more on that one. It's almost like you're still kind of hanging on and still willing to sacrifice because what if, right? Yeah, what if this is a, you know, a happy connection here? Some of you, most certainly it is you that is wearing this facade. I'm going to be patient because I know there's love here. So if I'm patient with really trying to push myself forward here and allowing things to kind of be as what they are and to move on from this, am I making the right decision here? There's no question here. There is love for this connection here, but was it built on trust or was it built on fake shit? Because even though you know that there's love here, you still can't see the big picture here. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh yeah, look, there is, you see the potential of what it is. And this is where the indecision comes in with that 8 of Cups in reverse. You're not lacking anything for this person. This person is just not doing what they're supposed to do here. And they always think that as long as I keep trying to come and offer this, they're not going to walk away. And with that 8 of Cups in reverse, you're proving to them that you are not going to walk away. So they keep on doing what they're going to do. So why do they need to change? Yeah, this kind of falls on you, Capricorn. If this is you who it's being done to, you have showed them that no matter how much you have tried to get them to change and stops going outside the connection and all these things, you won't walk away. So they keep doing what they're going to do. But now with Death coming in here, it's pretty much telling you this ending is happening one way or the other. This change needs to happen. It's an end to this cycle here so that something new can come in here. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups, please. Yeah, someone's being quite foul here. For lack of better words, just being a manipulative little biatch. And there's been stalls put on this too. And I think the reason the stalls have been put on here is because now you got yourself kind of confused with what it is, because you know what they're doing, or they know what you're doing, and they keep coming back because You're so beautiful. You're my everything. You're so handsome. You're so this. Here, take my cup. And then it stalls you on walking away. Even though you don't see the big picture here with this person. You don't see a future here with them. You don't see a future, but yet you won't walk away. All right, let's see what these delays are with the Hangman in reverse. See, there's an offer that you thought was going to come through kind of fell through. And again, isn't being made here. So it's almost like you're, I don't know, you're like expecting them to keep making offers here. It's like one thing didn't come through for you. So now you are willing again. Capricorn, there's willing pause here. This isn't a pause that's been forced on you. This is something that you're willing to do, because now, after all you going through this, you're gonna kind of pause so that you can self-reflect here, so that you can search your soul, so that you can kind of heal some things up here. You're making things more complicated than it needs to be here. The determination to change your path here, no matter how much conflict it causes, it also causes you heartache. You need to stand in your power and walk away from this, because you'll be fine. All right. Let's see what else we can find out for you. For Capricorn. Okay. Emotional withdrawal. Yes, you are going through the emotional withdrawal here, because you're allowing the pain and everything to kind of zap your energies here. Let's see, let me find it and we'll pull some more information on it for you. Okay. Okay, this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it is easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it is just as important to restart from the outside world to enable. So you need a restart here. You need a restart internally and externally here. So you're going to enable yourself to pause here and reflect. Okay, so the pausing is all something that is coming from within you, because you know what needs to be done here so that you are able to push yourself forward. So even though you have good things coming into you, you're still weary, and you are going to pause so that you can start searching your soul, healing up the damage, and dealing with it. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.